Yeah. Well, let's talk about what you were involved with that night, Kurt, and that was the Royal Rumble match itself. You entered at number 19. You lasted 29 minutes. That's pretty good, before getting eliminated by Big Show when you are in the final three with the eventual winner, Chris Benoit. So it's you, Big Show, and Benoit. It seems like everyone who enters the ring after you gets to work with you. So I feel like you're put in that spot for a reason, man. They're just throwing them all the meat at Kurt Angle to let him put on a show.
They had me working that night. I was working hard. I went through everybody, and it was a long list. I mean, I'd imagine I probably went through about 10 or 11 people. So it was a big night for me.
Yeah, you got to work with Chris Benoit, Randy Orton, but the big memorable spot is Test gets taken out, and all of a sudden Mick Foley comes out and attacks Orton and eliminates himself and Randy. But man, the pop Mick got in Philadelphia was massive.
Yeah, it was. You know what? Everybody loves Mick Foley. When he comes out, even to this day, the fans go absolutely crazy. The guy's one of the most popular wrestlers in the world, and rightfully so. He's done some crazy-ass spots in his lifetime, and he'll be remembered forever for those.
Well, not only that, it kind of helps give you a little bit of a breather, buddy. You're going 30 minutes strong in a Royal Rumble, so you're not going to complain about that.
No, I could use the rest.
And not only that, we just talked about you're coming off, bone chips and all this stuff. I mean, this is your second match back. And like you said,
I didn't ease right in. With everything going. Yeah.
And into a battle royal with just opponent after opponent after opponent. It's right back to what we said about just the type of balls to the wall performer you were.
No, you're absolutely right. But I will tell you this, the Royal Rumble, it's different. You don't do a lot of spots. It's a lot of chopping wood and just trying to stay busy. But they had me pretty busy in that match. I had a lot of spots with the guys that were coming in, but for the most part, it's not like, I went 30 minutes, but it would be like me going 8 or 9 minute match.
It's not necessarily a spotlight.
8 or 9 minutes of work into it. Yeah.
Yeah, because on a one-on-one, you're the spotlight, whereas in a Royal Rumble, you can, I don't want to say hide.
Everybody's a different spotlight at different times.
Yeah. Well, listen, we'll continue to talk here. Christian, Big Show, Chris Jericho. Listen to these names. Your old team member, Charlie Haas. You got Billy Gunn, Scissor Me Daddy Ass. That's what he's doing now. John Cena, Rob Van Dam, and finally Goldberg. They all get into the ring to end up being the rest of the crew. Do you wish you got to do something with Charlie in the ring? Because you didn't.
No, you're right. I would have loved to. Charlie, I thought, was a great wrestler. Him being a former All-American, part of Team Angle, I would have loved to work with Charlie. At least had a couple of spots in the Royal Rumble with him.